This is the Concorde Centurion Style Carver 890 RRL. Rear lounge at the back, which have a quick look at now. And where's the bed? Well, it can only be in one place. It's above the cabin, down there. But let's first of all have a seat down here. There's me in the mirror, and I'll read you some of the details about it. So it's 909 centimeters long, it's 238 wide, it's 358 high. It's on a 7.5 ton basis. You've got 1,400 kilos payload, and it's a 205 horsepower, that's 151 kW engine. It will cost €262,000 in the condition that you see it in right now. Okay, right, so there's a bit of noise outside because I'm at the Concorde showroom, as you may have seen. They're preparing for a dealer meeting tomorrow, or today, sorry, 1 o'clock today, and so therefore that's the reason for the noise outside. So I just sprung it on them. I was passing by, so I thought I'd drop in. So that's not much I can do about the noise outside. They told me they're going to be cleaning all day. Right, lockers around the back. Lockers in two colours, because between the television, which is what you can see right there, you've got these black shiny covers. But coming at the back down here we've got white, and there you've got a ledge to keep some plants on, for example. And below this we've got a bit of useful storage. Or you could leave it up and keep your plants in there, couldn't you? Like that. Yeah. Elegant shutters. Now, I think the first time I saw this I wasn't so keen on it, to be quite honest, though. I mean, I've sort of changed my mind. Now I'm still more of a rear bed person, but I do like the way that this sort of looks. Here we've got the kitchen, and you've got a huge amount of space there to prepare stuff with. Now, for the kitchen this side, I don't think I'll be preparing stuff around the table. Also, preparing at the table may be a little inconvenient, but being over there. I suppose the two of you doing things, it wouldn't be so bad, but you don't need to prepare things at the table when you've got all of this space here. Now, this thing here is often used as a coffee maker. Can go in there. Slide out drawer. Personally, I don't like those coffee makers, but that's just my opinion. I don't like the taste, so it's not just I don't like the coffee maker, I don't like the taste. Now, I thought it was a bit odd that there was this type of car radio in here when I filmed this the first time. But you may say, well, what would I prefer? And I said, okay, well, fair enough. That's a good question. It's as good a radio as any. Now, there are those who say, well, I don't drink wine. What do I need that for? Well, also a good point. Actually, I very rarely drink alcohol myself, even though I make jokes about beer and all the rest of it. I don't like the taste of beer. I do like wine occasionally, but I never drink it by myself. And but all the same, you may question the need for something like that, but that really does look elegant, whichever way you look at it. And you have a bit of storage up there as well. Here you can see what's going on. There you got the time, so it's 12 minutes past 9. and there's a mirror, so you can see yourself just before you go out. Over there's the fridge, freezer and oven, and of course there's 3 rings for the gas. And down here, more storage. I think these things are most useful. This slides out. I've got one of them at home. That's to say when I am home. In the house, where I very rarely live. Drawers down here. And, oops, sorry, I didn't see that slidey out thing there. Though I do get the impression something else meant to go in there. Wet room is in the middle, and a very nice wet room it is. Mirror. Completely moulded, seamless sink. Here. You can keep hanging space, your wardrobe. Meaning that this bit here closes off like this to form a dressing area, and it's held at the moment by that. Up there, when you're travelling, you can close it, or leave it open I should say, by that. Here we have the shower, toilet, and next to the toilet you can control the heating. Beds up there. Now, when you walk into the cab, the unfortunate thing is there's a step up here to an area where head height is already low. So as I walk in, for example, stand up here, and I can see there's about approximately, I'd say, 168 clearance there. So I've now I'm at a slightly crouched, maybe I've exaggerated, I'm just going to maybe 170. Wonderful driving position. Now, in view of the fact that this is sort of cut off from the rest of the van in a way, you could say that, well, this is not really part of the lounge, as it sometimes is. Having said that, you can extend the tables which are here. Well, pull this one out, and there you can work there. There's also heating next door to it, and also you got some electric points down there. So this is a good place to sit and do your work if you're working. And get your computer and computer station. You've also got a telly at that end, should you want to sort of sit in here and watch the television. And that certainly does make a good other small room, of course, when the bed is down. Now the telly also doubles as a telly for watching when the bed is down, so you can watch Columbo whilst you're in bed. So the cockpit, I rather like it actually though. I mean, having said that, with the I'm not so keen on, I'm never keen on overhead beds, but this layout, there's nowhere else to put it. The other advantage, it's a small room, I like that. This sort of blends in with the rest as though it were, okay, you can tell it's a vehicle, it's for driving. You've got the gear stick down there, for example, but it blends in as though almost as though it were domestic. And obviously you've got more storage space here, for example. And just so that the same one will be. Oh, no, it's not, sorry. Yes, it is, same one, sorry. Light switches. So, what do you think of this? I know you say dreadfully expensive. People in the United States may say, well, for $300,000, because that's probably what it would be in the US. Something like that. I can't say. I really don't know, because it depends on purchase tax, it depends on tariffs, it depends on all sorts of things. And obviously transport costs. Of course, the price that I quoted earlier, which is €261,000, does include VAT, which is much higher in Europe than it is in the US. So that's why I've given a little bit of leeway with the price. I don't know, I'm just guessing. I'm totally just guessing there. I don't even know if it's available in the US. Right, so there it is. That is the Carver 890 RRL as seen here at Ashbach, Northern Bavaria, the Concorde showroom. And if you like it, you can give me a thumbs up, and if you don't like it, give me a thumbs up, because there's people who give thumbs up because they don't like the vehicle. Well, they should be giving thumbs down because they don't like the vehicle. They should. It's for the video you're supposed to mark. So it'd be a fantastic vehicle and a rubbish film, and it's a thumbs down. Anyway, there's the some advice. I notice there's somebody who always comes on my site within, I don't know, say the first hour. There's always one thumbs down. I suspect it's always the same person. Sometimes it's there as soon as things turn up. Without even having seen the film. Maybe I ought to control it with more care, then I could tell how quickly that this person comes on and gives me the thumbs down. Don't really know why anybody would want to do that. Anyway, I'll show you the floor as well. Walk along down the floor. Also, you can see the storage cabinets. It's a bit difficult to show you outside in view of the fact that there's another vehicle parked right next to it. Okay then, so let's have a bit of music and play out.